Welcome, family and friends. We're gathered here today to celebrate the joining of Samantha Hall and Ross Young in the sacred institution of marriage. Samantha, Ross, your friends and family are here as witnesses today. Not just for you to promise your love to each other, but to commit to each other, to support and protect each other through everything that comes. I'd like to start with a quick story, because it's hot, about a professor who holds up a jar in front of his class, and he pours rocks into it and asks the class if it's full, and they say yes. Then he takes pebbles, and he pours the pebbles in the jar, filling the holes where the rocks weren't, and he asks them again if it's full, and they say yes. Finally, he takes sand, and he pours the sand into the jar, filling the rest of the holes, asks them again if it's full, and they say yes. This jar represents your life. The rocks are the important things. The pebbles, they're the other things that matter. The rocks are your family, your health, your partner. The pebbles are your job, your car, your home. The sand is everything else. Make sure you take care of the big things. If you fill your jar with sand, there's no room for the good stuff. You guys ready to get married? All right.
Let's do it.
Do you, Samantha Hall, take Ross Young to be your lawfully wedded husband, to have and to hold, in sickness and in health, in good times and bad, for richer or poorer, for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Do you, Ross Young, take Samantha Hall to be your lawfully wedded wife, to have and to hold, in sickness and in health, in good times and bad, for richer or poorer, for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Now comes the good part. By the power vested in me by the state of Texas, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Ross, you may kiss the bride. It's my honor and privilege to present you for the first time, Mr. and Mrs. Ross Young.
I can still remember the first time Sami told me about Ross. She was so giddy and oddly secretive at first. Little did I know this guy would sweep her off her feet and get her to do things like kayaking and shooting her first deer.
You guys have made such a great couple. I've never seen Ross happier with anyone else aside from me. And C's and I, my wife, we've loved Sami since day one. And we've had a lot of really good memories together. And I can't wait to make more.
Despite my aversion to crying, turns out I get really emotional when I think about my little sister growing up and finding her real groom. You have been my partner in crime and my best friend for as long as I can remember. And I know that you have now found somebody who sees everything great about you, who I know makes you laugh endlessly, brightens your darker days, who you can always count on.
Take care of each other, listen to each other, grow with each other. And remember that marriage is the dirtiest, hardest, and one of the most rewarding jobs you will have. It may not always be beautiful, but it's one heck of a ride, so enjoy every moment together.